Well, you did it. I got 10,000 subscribers. I can't believe it. Okay, I just want to say thanks to everybody who subscribed. And then I can't believe all the great friends I met on YouTube. It's unbelievable. I want to thank the YouTube staff, too, for inviting me to become part of their partnership program. I'm very proud to be a part of that. Anyway, so thanks, everybody. Okay, enough partying. On with the business at hand. Step a little closer. I don't want to be blabbing it all over the place. Okay, I brought some lilacs out here. As you can see, they smell very good because if this was like scratch and sniff video, maybe they take a little bit of the stink off the story I'm about to tell you. Well, like I said, I promised I'd tell you my most embarrassing moment. So I'm going to do it. I remember it like it was just 23 years ago. Oh yeah, it was 23 years ago. Okay. 1974. I would spend every night that my band wasn't playing, I would spend every night driving. Now mind you, we lived on a farm in Bangor, Pennsylvania. I would drive from Pennsylvania 2.5 hours into New York City so I could party with the likes of Debbie Harry, David Bowie, Iggy Pop, Lou Reed, because I was like Mr. Big shot rock and roll star, and I couldn't be hanging around with just normal people. What a dope. So I would make this drive every night, like we leave here at like 8 o'clock, get into the city at like 10:30. And then the party wouldn't really even get started till way late. I'd wind up coming home when the sun was coming up in the morning because, you don't want to miss nothing, and the good stuff doesn't happen till 5 o'clock or whatever. So one night I'm there, I'm at Max's, Kansas City. I'm wearing, what was the outfit in those days? Everybody was wearing like those Danskin one-piece kind of, I don't even know what they're called. They were very clingy. And I had on a pair of high-top, white satin pants, flares, of course, and red patent leather high heels. I was so Rod the Mod, yeah, that was his name. I was so British. I was so, oh please, excuse me, I looked fabulous, I thought. So, okay, I'm hanging out, and it's like a little after midnight, and I decide, okay, time to hit the men's room and take myself a little wee. So I go in the bathroom, and, I'm taking a little wee. All of a sudden I think, oh, you know what? I think I might leave a little fart, too. And so, I even brought sound effects for this. And so I left my little fart. Guess what? Something happened when I farted. I'm like, oh my God. And then I could feel, yeah, something definitely happened. Now I'm wearing white satin pants. And somehow I got a little poot in them. I'm thinking, I gotta get the hell out of here right now because this shit is gonna soak through in just a second. So, now the thing is, there's a big long wall. When you step outside of the men's room, you're right there at the main bar. Everybody's sitting there. So I have to like creep along the wall to get all the way down the building to the front door. So I'm like creeping along so nobody can see the back of me, because who knows, I don't even know what's going on back there. I was afraid to look. So I'm creeping along the wall. Bye Debbie, bye David, bye Iggy, bye Lou. Everybody's like, why are you leaving so early? I'm like, oh, I got a long drive home and I got to go to court tomorrow. I made that part up. Back in those days, everybody was always saying they had to go to court tomorrow. Nobody ever talked about what it was about, but I thought it was cool, so I just thought I'd say, I got to go to court tomorrow. So I finally sneak all the way down, and by the front door there's standing Mickey Weston. He's the guy that owns the place. I'm thinking, oh, okay. So I'm like, good night, Mickey. He's like, hey, why the hell are you leaving so early? I'm like, I got a long drive and I got to go to court tomorrow. Well, he says, okay, well, hang around. I'll buy you one more beer. It's too early for you to be going home. I'm like, no, I really got to go. So now he knew if I passed down a beer, there's something really going on. So I finally slunk out of the club, slunk to my car, found some old newspaper or something sitting in the back seat. I put it on the driver's seat because I didn't want to, make a mess in the car. So, okay, fine. I get out of the city. I'm on Route 80, heading back to Bangor, Pennsylvania. I'm about halfway home. All of a sudden, hello, what happens? Wee. There's police lights behind me. And like I'm the only car on the damn highway, so I knew he wasn't going after somebody else. So great. I pull over. The cop comes up to the car. I roll down the window and he says, how fast do you think you were going? I'm like, gee, officer, I really have no idea. Then he takes the flashlight, and you know how they kind of stick their head in the car to nose you around to see if you got any bags of weed or anything laying around. This cop sticks his head in the window, and all of a sudden he goes, where are you coming from? I said, I'm coming from the city. Where are you going? I said, I'm going back to Pennsylvania. He said, close the window, slow down, and get the hell out of here. So I think he noticed something in the car. And then, you know, when I really thought about it, I was like, I kind of noticed something too. So I just drove like hell. Now, I'm not going to go into big details about what happened when I got home. Just use your imaginations when you try to picture peeling off clothing and you've been sitting in poopy pants in a car for 2.5 hours. This was not pretty. Okay, this story is over. I am done. Are you happy now? Thank you! Get out of here.